Welcome back to Stuttering Sports. Today is September 14th, 2021, and the topic for today is my reaction and analysis from the Steelers' big upset win over Buffalo. I am a Steelers fan. I wanted to post something. This is what I'm posting. So, because I have a lot to talk about. There are a lot of pros. Obviously, you beat one of the main contenders, but there are cons because the way Pittsburgh won is eerily similar from what happened last year, and we saw what happened. Disclaimer, when I get to the cons, it is going to be nitpicky. It's going to be nitpicky, but I think it's completely valid. If I didn't think that it was valid, I wouldn't be talking about it. So, let's start off with the pros. Pittsburgh's defense is still top one in the league. Number one, hands down. TJ Watt just got his massive contract. Pittsburgh did lose Bud Dupree, but then bringing in Melvin Ingram, then having Alex Highsmith rotate is dangerous. It is incredibly dangerous, and this isn't even talking about Cameron Hayward sitting there in the middle, and Stephon Tuitt is not even playing right now. When Tuitt comes back, that front four, front five is all the way back. It's going to run through offensive lines, and that's what we saw on Sunday. Pittsburgh got to Josh Allen very, very consistently, which cost for a few sacks, including a forced fumble on TJ Watt's front. And it was great on the defensive side of things. But let's get a bit to the cons. And the cons is mostly the offense. I am not expecting a lot from the rushing game right now because the offensive line, it's still not good. Let's be honest. It is not good. But I do expect it to get better because, well, it's young, and right now they have zero chemistry together. And, well, this was Najee Harris's first game. I'm not going to expect massive things. That's very unfair and very unrealistic. But the major con is the passing game. Once again, I hope that it gets better. I saw too many short passes. Matt Canada's system is not at all different from Randy Finkner's. Not one shred of difference. And no one can sit here and act like it's not. There were far too many short passes. And when there was a deep throw, it was just Ben saying, fuck it, that's a one-on-one coverage, let's bomb it. And hope for a pass interference or pray for a catch. And, well, Pittsburgh did get a pass interference. And, Claypool got that really good catch versus, Tre'Davious White, which shows that, the receivers are very, very, very talented. So let's use them for mid-range throws. It doesn't have to be 3 yards, this little 3-yard out route that Pittsburgh loves. Let's just run the ball then. That's a dumb play. Or just bombing it deep. Let's do like 10, 15-yard throws that actually triculate down the field. That is the most massive thing to me for Pittsburgh with the offense, is that the passing game was the exact same as last year, and it's very scary to me. I don't want Pittsburgh to walk away with this with a win and expect Pittsburgh to continue winning with this system, because I don't think that's going to happen. I do expect the rushing game to get better. I don't think it's going to be, this great rushing game that some fans are expecting with Najee Harris, because the offensive line's still not going to be good. Let's just face that fact. Pittsburgh's passing game is the mainstay of this offense, and it's scary knowing there were too many short passes and not that many designed deep balls. And, that's not good. We saw what happened last year. Everyone saw Pittsburgh be, oh my God, we're 11-0, but there's a shred of, okay, this team might be overrated, and it just collapsed. Collapsed immediately the moment the offense started to not produce. Pittsburgh's offense right now is producing enough for the win, but that doesn't mean we should stick to it. We need to go above and beyond so we can continue to win, because the defense is going to bail us out. When you have a top one defense, they're gonna bail you out, and the special teams did a great job of getting that block punt touchdown. Oh yeah, speaking on that block punt touchdown, getting the Deontay Johnson touchdown, which was awesome. I love Deontay Johnson. Then the 3-and-out that led to the block punt touchdown was electric. That might be that might be when it's all said and done. If like nothing else really happens, that is the best moment from this season so far. It's only been one game, which I'm overreacting about. But at the end of the season, that is going to be talked about as one of the most electric moments from the Steelers season. Because after the collapse, you needed the bounce back, and you're playing Buffalo. Oh yeah, they're definitely losing. Pittsburgh's defense came into play. Pittsburgh's offense did just enough, and the special teams did what special teams does, and that's grab momentum at the most unexpected points. The offense just doing enough is the very scary part, because something I noticed really early in the game, obviously Buffalo got the big kickoff return. They kicked the field goal, 3-0 off rip. But something that happened when Buffalo got the ball back, and I'm assuming the other fans noticed this too, was, I'm not saying the refs were bailing us out because they were holding calls, but Buffalo got big plays that were called back. And, obviously that's Buffalo's fault, but you could say Pittsburgh was being bailed out. Josh Allen threw a deep ball. He just missed an easy touchdown. Pittsburgh was bailed out. And let's just say hypothetically, Buffalo goes up 10-0 or 13-0 during that first quarter. I don't think Pittsburgh comes back. I don't think Pittsburgh even comes close to coming back. I think with the momentum of being on Buffalo's side, I don't think Pittsburgh stands a chance. Now, it didn't work out that way, which is awesome, but the point is that it could have if Pittsburgh really didn't get bailed out, which I'm very glad we did, obviously. But my main concern with this team is 100% the passing game. It was the same system as last year, and if you try to argue that it's not, you're fucking stupid. You are dumb. So many short passes. Too many. And with the rushing game, it wasn't good. I expect it to get better, though, just because they're young. They are going to get chemistry together throughout the season, but I don't expect it to be a top 10, top 12 rushing offense. Not even close, really. The offense is going to rely on the passing game, and it needs to get better. Pittsburgh's wide receivers are way too talented to be doing 3-yard out routes. It doesn't make sense to me. It's the same system as Randy Finkner's last year, but it's obviously week 1. We are going into week 2 so freakishly early. So I hope it gets better. I really do. My only main concern is that Pittsburgh can walk away from this game saying, yeah, we won. We don't have to change much. The offense is not going to work. The offense is not going to work. It's just not. Long term, it can sustain short term, and it can have long drives. That's what Pittsburgh did during the second half, which I was impressed with. Going into halftime down 10-0 versus one of the best teams and coming out and scoring, that was impressive, hands down. Pittsburgh had a very impressive win, and Pittsburgh cemented themselves as, hey, we're still making the playoffs. Or, bar none, we're going to be a playoff contender like we always are. We are here to stay. So, yeah, I'm excited. I am very excited to see how the season works out. This will not be my typical Tuesday video, by the way. I really just needed to get something out with school, work, and YouTube. Unfortunately, YouTube has taken the back seat. It sucks, but it is what that is. And I plan on posting a lot more throughout the week. I'm going to have power rankings on Wednesday, fantasy, and that includes starts, sits, trade advice, waiver wires on Thursdays, and then predictions on Fridays. And I have a really cool idea for Tuesdays. This is not the idea, but I might do this on, Sunday, Mondays, if you guys like it. But I have a really cool idea for Tuesdays that I hope to do. So, yeah, if you enjoyed, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you want to see more stuff like this. So, hope you guys like that. And, yeah, have a great day.